Hi everyone, welcome to Learning by Doing with Praveen Kandan. This is Praveen. In this Java object-oriented programming playlist, we will learn OOPS concepts step by step. This is Java OOPS programming session number 60, method overloading rules part 3. If you are serious about learning, then like the video and subscribe the channel for more update. Please click bell icon and select all notification options. Don't choose personalized option. You may miss some session updates. In our previous sessions, we have line number that is session number 58 and 59. We have discussed about how to achieve the method load loading by different number of parameters and different data types. In this session, we'll discuss about the different order of parameters. Different order of parameters. Last one, optional. See here. So, what's the class name as usual? Calculator. Here they're using the method name as show. You can use any name, but it should be a readable and then common one. Again you should not change it. So here itself I'm going to show the demo now. So here I'm calling this, copy the method and then paste it here. So void int, instead of int I'm giving double int only. So order has been changed. So again I have to give this method name here. In the future, we'll discuss about the interface concept. So, what all the methods are declared inside the interface, you should implement it. See here, actually here I am implemented one more function, third function with the double and int parameter. If I'm not calling, nothing is showing the error like third function you have missed. So, these are the advantage of using interface. If you are declaring the method inside the interface, you should definitely implement it. Otherwise, it will throw an error. But see here, three functions I implemented, but two functions alone I'm calling, but there is no issues. So this is the problem with this. Okay, these are the drawbacks also. So if you're implementing this function that is giving that the function definition, you are not calling it, there is no error. This is the problem. Anyways, I'll just call create that method and then show you. So same method. What is that? Add. So I'm going to call this method now. T dot add off. Again, I'm using two parameters only this time and calling with the function like 10. Sorry, first time, this time 50.56, and then here 20. Here it is 20. So I'll give the debugging mode. Before that, I'll set the breakpoint here. Here also give the breakpoint. Yes. Now I'll run this code. So how to run this as a debug option? Go to the file, right click, debug as Java application. Yes, now it's executing. So step into or step over. This time giving step into itself. F5. See here what is happening. F5. I think the debugging mode has been closed. Once again, I'll give it. See here. Debug as Java application. Yes. Where we are setting this. Yes. So if I are giving this F5, it will go depth. Okay. So the calculator means the constructor we call the default one. The base class object is executing. So I go with the F6 itself, directly getting into the method. Otherwise, it's getting the step by step instructions. So here again, next step, what is that? Add 5 comma 10. So here 5 and 10 is to what's the method name? Add. So 5 10 will be passed to the line number. It will check where two parameters are present. Here two parameters are present. Int because only integer we have passed. So here a value here after what is that 5, b value is 10. It is executing now. So what will be printed? 5 and 10 is 15. You can see the outputs can parallelly. After that, again, control we move on to the uh, line number 20. So, two parameters, what data type is double double. So, it will check, ensure that is there any parameters like double double. So, line number 4 condition is failed because we are having two parameters int int. Next step is what is that line number 8 double double, it is matching. So, I'm giving the next step F6. So, control be transferred to line number 8. So, here A value is what is that 10.5, B value is 20.5 because these are the values we have passed. So, after that, I'm displaying means what is that A plus by 10.5 plus 20.5 is 31.0. It will be executed now. Control B back to the original position, that is 21. T dot add of 50.6, 50.56 and 20. Control be transferred to first of all line number 4. It will check is this double and int. No, data type is mismatching. Next double double, but what's our type is double in, condition is failed. Now the control will be transferred to line number 12. I'll show it in the debugging mode. See the output. That is the execution part here. Now the control be transferred to the line number 12. What's the A value? 50.56. B value is 20. So after adding, what's the output I'm getting? 50.56 and then B value is 20. So 70.56. 70.56. So I'm giving step over now. Back to the original position. So already it is printing 70.56. It's executed successfully. This is the working procedure. But this is less commonly used, but good for interviews. They may ask, okay, by changing the order also possible or not. Okay. But it is not possible by return type alone. See here, even if I'm using here int a comma int b, here also I'm using int a comma int b. See here, it is not supported. Even though it looks like this, I'm changing the return type alone. Example here, I'm using the return type as now int and then return of, because in C++ it will be supported like this, using the same function name, same number of parameters, same data type, but changing the return type alone, it is possible. In C++ it is possible, here it is not possible. I'm going to store in some other variable like int c equal to result equal to t dot add, and then I'm going to print it here. I'm going to display the t now. So here I'm going to give that wait 50 20. I'll close this debugging option. Now see here, t dot add of 50 comma 20. So what's the problem with this means number of parameters are same, data type inside the parameter also same, only I'm changing by the return type. So read this information, duplicate method int int add of double int int. See here, already it is present, but in C++ it will be supported here. I would like to change only the return type. So it is not supported here. Only because of int we can't give the guarantee. Compiler will be confused which method will be invoked because it won't take care about this return type and I'll take about the number of parameters and then data type or order of arguments. Order of arguments is a different data types. That is alone possible. By changing the return type alone, it is not possible. That's why it is getting the error. Can't be convert from void to int because here it will be confused. So add of 50 comma 20 means it looks like first itself line number 4. So your void is there, but what you are passing int as a return type, it is going to return it. So it is not possible. You will be confused. So don't prefer this method by only changing the return type colon void or int float or before this method name. So please avoid this mistake. So here the summary is return type alone can't be overload. Parameters names does not matter. Parameters names does not matter. Return type alone can't be overloaded. Only only parameter list matters. Important thing what I'm telling, return type alone can't overload. After that, parameters names don't matter means example you are using in yes, see here, instead of this I am using the void itself. Second problem I'm telling, parameter names alone not, that is don't matter. So void add int a comma b, instead of that I'm passing int x comma int y. You may ask like this, it is possible or not? It is also not possible. See here 50 comma 20, so yes it is going int x comma int y. Here I'm changing x and then y. See here, what's the problem? Again, add double int duplicate method, add int comma int. So here also integer, here also integer, only the parameter names alone if I'm changing, nothing is going to be changed. You should use the, okay, only parameter list matters, that may be a number of arguments, yeah, differing means it's well and good. See here two arguments int, here also uh, here three parameters int. So changing by number of parameters. In third function in add, we are changing the, even though two parameters, here also two parameters, but changing the data type, so it is supported. Or we can change the order as a double int, so that is also possible. But by changing, which is not possible, by return type alone can't be overload. Parameter names just don't matter. Only the parameter list matters, whether it is a number of arguments or a data type. I hope you clear this. I provided a detailed explanation. If you found the session useful, then like the video and please share it with the friends. Thank you for watching.